Welcome to the Deep Dive. Have you ever looked at the pace of change in the world today and wondered what skills are really going to matter tomorrow? And maybe more importantly, how can you actually get those skills, without turning your life upside down?
It's such a crucial question, isn't it? The traditional pathways, they're shifting dramatically.
Yeah.
What makes someone valuable now? It's constantly being redefined. It's moving beyond just like formal degrees
Towards what, exactly?
towards highly specialized, adaptable knowledge, things that are really in demand.
That's so true. I mean, the job landscape is incredibly dynamic. You've got tech leaps, globalization,
Uh,
the rise of remote work, this booming gig economy. It means employers they're hunting for very specific, unique capabilities.
right. Skills that genuinely command a premium.
Exactly.
And this brings us to a really interesting point. Success now often hinges on having expertise that's directly tied to these evolving industry needs. It's about being ahead of the curve,
Not just keeping up.
Precise.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now for your career path? Well, today we're taking a deep dive into two incredibly powerful, interconnected areas. First, the top high-income skills we see emerging for 2025.
And second.
And second, the best online learning platforms to actually help you master them. Our mission here is simple: give you a shortcut to being genuinely well-informed. We want you to walk away with some actionable aha moments.
Okay, so we've really combed through the latest market analyses for this. And right at the forefront, you'll find areas like artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Not just buzzwords anymore, right?
Definitely not. They're the foundational backbone of predictive analytics, automation, decision-making, really, across almost every industry.
So what kind of roles are we talking about?
Well, think about everything from AI research scientists to the crucial MLOps engineers.
MLOps?
Yeah, they ensure those AI models actually work properly in the real world. They're kind of the bridge between development and deployment, making sure AI solutions are robust, scalable.
Got it. That's a key distinction. Okay.
When there's blockchain, many people still just associate it with cryptocurrencies.
Right, Bitcoin and things.
Exactly. But its real power, it lies in creating secure, transparent, immutable digital records.
For what sort of things?
Oh, everything from supply chains to healthcare data. The potential for disruption and efficiency across sectors is, well, it's vast. Truly vast.
Okay, AI, blockchain. What about data itself? Feels like that's everywhere.
Oh, absolutely indispensable. Data science and data analytics. This is where raw information transforms into, critical business insights.
Like figuring out why something isn't selling.
Precisely that. Or where the next big market opportunity might be. Data scientists and analysts provide clear, actionable answers. They help businesses make decisions based on evidence, not just...
A gut feeling.
Exactly, not just intuition.
I can definitely see why those are so crucial. Okay, shifting gears a bit, what about the online world getting noticed?
Ah, yes. Digital marketing. Still incredibly vital. And that includes specific niches like SEO, search engine optimization.
Making sure people find you online.
Right, and copywriting. It's not just about getting noticed anymore. It's about connecting authentically, effectively.
How so?
Well, think about it. A brilliantly written piece of copy can dramatically outperform an average one. It directly impacts sales, brand loyalty.
Because it resonates.
Because it resonates deeply with customers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense. Okay, what about the people who actually build the stuff online?
good point. The builders. Full stack web development and mobile app development. These are sort of evergreen skills.
Always in demand.
Always. Think about it. Almost every service or product we interact with daily has a web or mobile interface, right?
It's true.
Full stack developers especially are highly valued because they can handle both the front end, what you see, and the back end, what makes it work.
Ah, so they're super versatile.
Extremely versatile. It's like being able to build the entire house, not just paint the front door.
Huh. I like that analogy. And I hear a lot about specific programming languages. Is there one that stands out?
Python programming definitely underpins many of these technical roles. It's incredibly versatile.
How so?
Well, it acts as a gateway into AI, data science, web development, automation, and lots more. If you're looking for a foundational skill with broad applicability and a strong career outlook, Python's a really strong contender.
Okay, good to know. We also can't overlook security.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Absolutely not. The critical importance of ethical hacking and cybersecurity is huge.
Ethical hacking. Sounds like a contradiction.
It does, but it's essentially playing defense by thinking like the offense. These pros simulate cyber attacks.
To find the weak spots.
Exactly, to proactively identify vulnerabilities in systems and networks before the bad guys do. It protects invaluable data, infrastructure. It's a crucial role in our connected world.
Makes total sense. Any others we should touch on?
Yeah, definitely. We're also seeing significant opportunities in cloud computing. That's really the backbone for scaling operations for businesses big and small.
All right, like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud.
Precisely. And then there are the more maybe accessible but still powerful areas like blogging and video content creation.
Accessible how?
Well, the barrier to entry might feel lower, but the earning potential can be immense through diverse avenues, ads, sponsorships, selling courses, products.
So quite a list of skills there. AI, blockchain, data, digital marketing, development, Python, hacking, cloud. Content?
It's a lot, yeah. Covers a wide range.
Okay, so we've laid out the what, the skills. But the burning question for many people, I think, is the how. How do you actually acquire these high-value, in-demand skills?
Right.
Especially if going back to university isn't an option or you're on a budget.
Right. And this is exactly where online learning platforms truly shine. They've democratized education in a way we just couldn't have imagined even a decade ago.
How have they done that?
Well, they've effectively dismantled traditional barriers.
Yeah.
Things like geography, right? Or time constraints for working professionals, even physical accessibility for differently abled individuals.
That accessibility point is huge. And the flexibility.
Exactly. That's the key, isn't it? Think about it. You can learn at your own pace. Often, you have AI-powered systems adapting to your progress.
Personalized learning.
Yes. You get career-focused education, often with industry-relevant certifications, and you engage with tools like virtual labs or, live discussion forums.
So it's flexible, often more cost-effective.
And gives you global access to expertise. It's about providing education that's not just accessible, but directly applicable to real-world scenarios. They allow for incredible adaptability.
Which is crucial in these fast-moving fields.
Absolutely crucial, where new tech and methods pop up constantly.
Okay, so let's explore this dynamic landscape then. The top online learning platforms leading the way in, say, 2025. Where do we start?
Well, you've got the powerhouses like Coursera and edX.
Okay, I've heard of those. They partner with big universities, right?
They do. Elite institutions, we're talking Stanford, Yale, Harvard, MIT, offering widely recognized certifications, even full degree programs online.
Wow, full degrees.
Yeah. And here's something often overlooked. Many courses let you audit the first module or so for free.
Oh, really? So you can test the water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Try before you commit to a paid track. It's a great feature.
That is good. Okay, who else is big in this space?
Then you have Udemy. It stands out for its sheer volume of courses, thousands upon thousands, and affordability.
What's the model there?
Often you buy a course and get lifetime access. The trade-off, though, is that quality can vary quite a bit.
Because anyone can create a course.
Pretty much. Content creators range from individual experts to large institutions, so you need to check reviews carefully.
Right. Makes sense. What about foundational stuff, like back to basics?
For that, Khan Academy remains an incredible free resource, especially strong for K-12 learners or adults needing a refresher.
Math, science, history?
Yeah, all sorts. It focuses on building strong foundational understanding. Totally free.
Amazing resource. Okay, what if you're specifically focused on career development, like boosting your professional profile?
Then LinkedIn Learning is a fantastic option.
Because it links to your LinkedIn profile.
Exactly. It integrates seamlessly with your professional network. Plus, it offers expert-led tutorials directly relevant to career growth, management skills, software skills.
Very practical. What about the creative types? Artists, designers?
For them, Skillshare really shines. Its approach is very project-based.
So you learn by doing.
Yes, and it fosters a strong community where you get feedback on your creative work. It's fantastic for visual arts, design, photography, even writing or crafting.
Nice. And coding. Lots of people want to learn coding.
For coding specifically, Code Academy truly stands out.
Why is that?
It uses interactive, real-time coding exercises right in your browser. You type code, see the results instantly. Plus, they have guided career paths.
Oh, cool. So it makes learning code really intuitive.
Remarkably intuitive and hands-on, yeah.
Okay, quite a few platforms there. Are there any others worth mentioning? Maybe more niche ones?
Definitely. We can't forget Masterclass.
The one with famous people teaching.
That's the one. It's less about traditional education, maybe, and more about gaining unique insights and techniques directly from world-renowned experts. Gordon Ramsay teaching cooking, Serena Williams teaching tennis.
High production value, too.
Yeah,
Right?
incredibly high-quality video production. It offers a different kind of learning experience, more inspirational, perhaps.
Interesting. Any others?
There's Future Learn. It's known for its strong emphasis on discussion-based learning.
So more interactive with other learners.
Yes, great for collaborative thinkers. They often have free course options too, or affordable upgrades.
Okay. And one more?
Let's mention Allison. It provides a vast library of free learning modules.
Free.
The learning content itself is free, yes. Particularly strong in career and professional skills, trades. You have the option to purchase certificates if you need formal recognition.
Got it. Wow, that's quite the ecosystem of learning. Coursera, EDX, Udemy, Khan, LinkedIn Learning, Skillshare, Codecademy, Masterclass, FutureLearn. Allison.
It is. Lots of choices.
So with all these options, how do you possibly pick the right platform for your specific goals? It feels a bit overwhelming, right?
It certainly can,
Oh.
yeah. My advice, approach it strategically. Start with your why.
Your purpose for learning.
Exactly. Why are you learning this skill? Is it just for, self-improvement, maybe learning to draw on Skillshare?
Okay.
Or is it for career advancement?
Right.
In that case, maybe a Coursera certificate from a top university carries more weight in the job market.
Right, the recognition factor.
Mm-hmm. Or perhaps it's for a specific exam or test. Maybe Khan Academy's structured content is perfect for mastering those core concepts.
That makes a lot of sense. Define the goal first.
Definitely. Once you know your why, then you can consider the practicalities.
Like cost.
Like cost, absolutely. Think about pricing. Are you looking for entirely free content, like Khan Academy or Allison? Or are you willing to invest in a paid certification that might open more doors?
Different models there. Free modules, subscriptions, paper course.
Exactly. Some platforms offer fantastic free content. Others are subscription-based, giving access to their whole library, like LinkedIn Learning or Skillshare. Others, like Coursera or Udemy, often operate on a per-course or per-specialization basis.
And you mentioned certification value earlier.
Yes, assess the real-world value of the certifications. Recognition varies. A certificate from a prestigious institution on Coursera or AX often holds more industry weight.
Then maybe one from a lesser-known platform.
Potentially, yes. It depends on your field and your ultimate goal. Do your research on what employers in your target industry value.
Good tip. What else should people consider?
Don't underestimate the power of community engagement.
The interaction piece.
Yeah. Some platforms excel at fostering discussions, peer feedback, forums. That can be invaluable for motivation, for troubleshooting when you get stuck, and just for deeper understanding.
So if you learn well by talking things through.
If you thrive on interaction and learning from others, actively look for that feature. It's all about finding the best fit for your unique learning style and objectives.
So really consider these factors. Your purpose, the pricing model and your budget, the actual value or recognition of the certification, and the community aspects.
Do that and you'll have a much clearer roadmap.
A roadmap to empower your learning and ultimately your career goals.
Wow. We've covered a remarkable amount of ground today, from the really transformative capabilities of AI to the strategic importance of, say, copywriting, and then navigating this huge ecosystem of online learning platforms, Coursera, EDX, Skillshare, all the others.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. We truly hope this deep dive has given you, our listener, a clearer, maybe more nuanced picture of the skills that are really driving the job market right now.
And the incredibly accessible pathways available to master them.
Yeah.
What's truly fascinating here, I think, is that the future of your career isn't just about what you learned in the past. It's about how adaptably, how proactively you engage with continuous learning.
Lifelong learning isn't just a buzzword anymore. Not at all. Knowledge is most valuable when it's understood deeply and applied effectively. And these platforms, they offer incredible avenues for both understanding and application.
So for you listening right now, what does all of this mean? Well, it means the power to shape your professional journey is, perhaps, more in your hands than ever before.
Definitely.
Whether your aim is simply to acquire a new personal skill, or maybe elevate your career, or even just master a complex subject for a specific challenge, the landscape is ripe with opportunity.
It really is. And this raises, I think, an important question for you to maybe ponder as you wrap up listening to this deep dive.
Okay.
Thinking about your own ambitions, your own goals, and where the world seems to be headed. What is one high-income skill you are now inspired to explore or maybe deepen?
Good question.
And following on from that, which platform, based on what we've discussed, feels like the most logical starting point for that particular journey for you?